Welcome back everybody, Carmen here with Fresh Cut Flower Farm, and today we're getting the Lizzie's in the ground. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to top off my bed with some fresh compost, and I'm going to be putting it in this bed right here. Once I get that topped off and spread out, I'll grab my Horton Nova netting and lay that over the top. And the netting has 6-inch spacing, and that's what I will use to guide me in spacing the Lisianthus. I'll have each row 4 inches apart, and then within the row the Lisianthus will be 6 inches. And I'll show you that so it'll be a little bit more clear. So it's about 5:30 in the evening, and we have about 600, I guess, of these to get in the ground. So we have a long way to go and a short time to get there, so let's get started. So the first one that I'm doing is the Roseanne Greene, okay, and Roseanne Greene is a group 1 Lisianthus. And so the group 1s bloom best in winter and in spring, but you will get some blooms during the summer. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for, is late spring and early summer. And so I'm going to do 4-inch spacing this way and 6-inch spacing this way. And you want to make sure that when you plant them that you don't bury the necks. Okay, you want to make sure they've got plenty of room underneath the neck there, or I call the neck, the stem. Okay, so you want to leave some room when you plant in between the bottom of the leaves and the soil. So this Horton Nova netting is, these are 6-inch squares. Okay, roots look good. It's hard to not bury them because it's just kind of what you're used to doing. But I want to leave them up just a little bit. Okay, so that gets me 9 rows. And this is a 36-inch bed. Now I had snaps in here before, some of those that I fall planted but didn't survive. So if I do come across, well, I do see one down there that looks like it survived, so I'll just plant around it, and I'll have a snap growing in the middle of my Lisianthus. And then once I get all of this done, I will put drip tape through here because I don't want to overhead water my Lizzies. Lizzies like things on the dry side. One of the things that they will succumb to is root rot. ladybug. I've been seeing lots of ladybugs. The roots on your Lisianthus should grow straight down. If you notice that they're spiraling, then that means that they're root bound, and you probably waited too long to plant them. And so if you wait too long to plant them, what you might experience is delayed blooms on shorter stems. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Corelli 2 White. So it is a group 2 Lisianthus, and it's going to bloom in the summer. So that'll be its optimal time for blooming. I may get blooms in the fall if, weather dependent. And ideally you want to transplant your Lisianthus when you have 2 sets of true leaves. In the perfect world. If you live in the perfect world, let me know. Let me know how it's going. These probably really should have been planted out, maybe a week ago. All right, everybody, I know this isn't ideal, but I'm on the last variety, and it is the Advantage Cherry Sorbet. Now, I could not find an actual group number for this one, but it says it's a mid to late blooming Lisianthus, so it is what I would guess would be a 3. So 3s are fall bloomers. You might get some blooms in the summer, maybe, depending on the weather, but these will be my fall Lisianthus. Sorry guys, I know the lighting isn't ideal, but I've got to get these planted because I've got so much more to do. And I know if you're flower farming, you get it. And these, I've been growing in the 72s for about 4 weeks, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. I got them in as 216s from Farmer Bailey. And so from there I potted them up into the 72s. And then I am about 4 to 5 weeks away from my last expected spring frost. Of course, here in Missouri, you never know. I know tomatoes and stuff, they will tell us the saying is you don't plant them out till Mother's Day because you could still get a frost up to then. Sometimes I actually kind of like being out here when it's dark. It's so peaceful. So I sat down to edit the video and I realized I didn't do any type of conclusion because, as you can tell in the video, it was late at night. It was about 9 o'clock whenever I got done. So I'm back out here. It is, let's see, that was Monday night. It's Thursday night. We've had a couple of days of just rain, and so I did take my row cover and put over the Lisianthus because I know that they do not like to get wet. So when I got home from work tonight, I come out, precipitation should be done for a couple of days, and I took the row cover off and they look really good. I'm very happy with them. And it's about 30 degrees out here, so it's really cold. So I'm gonna let you all go. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.